Creating a Reality of Light, Part 2, Grounding the Higher Light. Beloved humans, I am your Earth Mother Gaia. I will continue from where I left off in my last message to humanity. I will begin by reminding you that as you more deeply understand, commune, and assist with creating a physical foundation within my planetary body, you better understand why you took a physical incarnation during this now. Your physical foundation assists you to remember that you are here on assignment. It is then that you remember that you are already ascended beings who chose to take an earth vessel to assist me, Gaia, with my planetary ascension. Therefore, you don't have to worry about your personal ascension, as you are already visiting your ships at night and having dreams about your true multidimensional self. I, Gaia, wish to thank you for remembering that you have taken this incarnation to assist me, your Earth Mother, with my ascension. In fact, your multidimensional spiritual body is already beginning to merge with your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body. This merging of your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical bodies directs you to look through the portals of light that you are increasingly able to perceive. These portals are opened by your perceptions and recognition of them. You will not perceive these portals with your third or even fourth dimensional consciousness. These portals can only be perceived by your ever-expanding fifth dimensional consciousness. The reason why we, the galactics and my planetary self, have shielded these portals from third-fourth dimensional perception is to protect them from any interference of the Dark Ones. In fact, as a protection for these portals of light, only those with fifth-dimensional intentions can open them. These light portals appear to your fifth-dimensional vision as circles through which you can see a higher frequency of light entering your reality. What you will perceive through your higher vision is a lovely, flowing golden light, which you will feel on your body as a caress of unconditional love. Also, if you listen closely, you will hear the music of the spheres as it washes over your body like a warm shower of light. As the higher light moves through these portals, you may hear what seems to be a song. This song is similar to the sound you would get if you lined up glasses and put different amounts of water in each glass. Then when you tap the glasses with a spoon, each glass has a different tone. You could actually play a song by tapping different glasses, because the amount of water determines the frequency to which each glass will resonate. When you resonate to your fifth dimensional consciousness, you will hear these sounds flowing through the opening portals. The higher your state of consciousness, the more clearly you will hear this music of the spheres. Your combined thoughts and emotions will determine your state of consciousness, and your state of consciousness will determine the frequency of music that you are able to perceive. Your thoughts represent the frequency of the light that you can maintain. When you can merge your spiritual body with your physical body, you can pull that light all the way down from your spiritual body and down in frequency into your physical body. It is then that you will create a strong foundation to ground this higher light within my planetary body and physical life. This grounded higher light will guide you into your new life, which is based on the format of unity with all life. As you look into these portals with your multidimensional perceptions, you will see that there are many circles, which are actually smaller portals within the larger portals. At first you may only perceive these smaller portals as vaguely differing frequencies of lights. However, as you relax into your interdimensional perceptions, you will see how all these different smaller portals within the larger portals intermingle to create a beautiful light message. Initially, there will be 4 different frequencies of light, which represent the light flow of my dear elementals of earth, air, fire, and water. This intermingling of my elementals with my ever-expanding planetary spirit opens these portals of multidimensional light. Dear human ones, I, your planetary mother, wish to thank you for expanding your consciousness enough to perceive these portals, for now you can assist me to ground the multidimensional light that is flowing through these portals and into my planetary body. Many of my human inhabitants perceive these portals, and I know that there will be more and more who will eventually perceive them. On the other hand, some humans may not see the portal of light at all. Fortunately, The Arcturians are reminding humanity to perceive and open these portals in order to bring that higher light into their energy field, as well as their many thoughts and emotions. The Arcturians, as well as all my galactic family, are also assisting humanity to ground that frequency of light so that a majority of humans can perceive. Fortunately, there are people that are way beyond this point of just perception, who are remembering how to read the messages within the light, as well as sharing those messages with others. To these leaders we say, blessings be for sharing the information you have gained. There are actually different frequencies of this light, which form a stairway into a higher state of consciousness. First, there is the conceptual mental light, in which you can conceive of the possibility of this transmutational light entering Gaia. When you allow yourself to maintain the conception of higher frequencies of light moving through portals into my planetary body, many neurons fire within your multidimensional mind. As these neurons fire, your multidimensional mind increasingly integrates into your 3D brain. Your multidimensional mind is, indeed, multidimensional, in that it allows you to focus your third-dimensional intention on the beams of higher light. Your physical self often perceives this higher light as small circles of light. This perception is similar to the small circles of light that you would see if you took a colander out into the dark night and shined a flashlight through it. These circles of light would appear to be symmetrical and circular light on the dark ground. On the other hand, each of you are going to see something a bit different, as you all have different experiences from your physical life, as well as different state of consciousness when you perceive the light circles. I, Gaia, ask that you assist me by grounding your light perceptions into my planetary body. I recommend that you begin by focusing your attention on grounding the frequencies of emotional light through your emotional body. The higher light is surrounded by an energy field, which goes up and down the frequency scale. As you perceive that frequency of light, your emotional body gradually pulls that light into, and through your earth vessel, and into my planetary body. When you are focused on the frequency of your emotions, you have a vast range of emotions to assist you to read and or understand the messages that that frequency of light is sending into my planetary body. In the same manner, when you focus on the frequency of your thoughts, you have a vast range of thoughts to assist you to better read the light messages. When you focus your attention on grounding the slightly higher frequency of the mental light, you can pull it through your mental body to share that light with my planetary body. As you continue to perceive these light messages, you are more inclined to allow your thoughts to expand into the higher frequencies of reality where the portals are bigger and can hold more light information in each portal. As you dedicate yourself to assist me, Mother Earth, to ground the higher light in my planetary body, your spiritual consciousness greatly expands. It is then that you begin to perceive and ground the spiritual light with the power of your breath. This spiritual light breathes its life through your body, and enters your thought forms to remind you that you are in the process of grounding multidimensional thought forms into my third-dimensional planet through your third-dimensional body. Your intention to pull the collection of emotional, mental, and spiritual light through your body and into my planetary core greatly expands your consciousness, as well as the resonance of your earth vessel. As the higher light moves into my planetary core, it is captured and amplified by my central and core crystals. As the multidimensional light is grounded within my core, I ask that you share your process with my earthbound ones, who can use their imagistic thinking to enter into my core, to be infused with the knowing of all my planetary earth, air, fire, and water elementals. When you ground these evolutionary concepts in your personal core, just as you have assisted in grounding them in my planetary core, our relationship of person and planet merges into our expanded perceptions of viewing person and planet as one. Within the unity of person and planet, we will discover how the concepts of spirit, emotion, and mind blend into the shared experience of planetary ascension. We, person and planet, can transmute back into the multidimensional reality that has always existed in our higher states of human consciousness, as well as within the core and cornerstone crystals of my planetary consciousness. I, Gaia, then ask that you maintain your conscious connection with the core of my planet, as well as up into the highest dimensions of our shared multidimensional Earth. In the core of these vast personal and planetary energy fields is humanity's force of Kundalini, which is ready to flash into your fifth-dimensional light body self, as well as my planetary core crystals, which will activate my flash into a fifth-dimensional light planet. Then, just as your fifth-dimensional light body self will release the third-dimensional Earth vessel that once contained it, my fifth-dimensional light body planet will release the 3D matrix that has served as a third-dimensional frequency fence. Just as you, my humans, will be able to perceive, return to, and interact with your true fifth-dimensional self, I, Gaia, will be able to perceive, return to, and be my true fifth-dimensional planet. As we, persons and planet, expand into our spiritual light, we will discover that this light is everywhere, within the fifth-dimensional now. Your third-dimensional thinking has told you that some places hold the spiritual light, but other places do not. However, everything has spirit, everything. Because we, persons and planet, are going through an enormous process of transmuting our third-dimensional form into our fifth-dimensional form, the 3D matrix, frequency net, that has contained both persons and planet within the illusions of third-dimensional limitation, is beginning to lose its cohesiveness. The third-fourth-dimensional challenges are quickly transmuting into the here and now of fifth-dimensional all-knowing freedom. Hence, within this now, I, Gaia, ask my humans to release the lives-long habit of perceiving my planet as being third-dimensional. I ask that you, my dear humans, look through and beyond the third-dimensional frequency net, and focus your attention on the fifth-dimensional light planet on which your fifth-dimensional light body is residing within the fifth-dimensional now. Your ability to expand your perceptions of reality in this manner is vital to my planetary transmutation back into the fifth-dimensional planet that I have always been. Remember, we do not need to create this higher dimensional reality, for the fifth dimension is beyond time. Hence, fifth-dimensional Earth has infinitely existed. When you chose to enter time, your consciousness, as well as your perceptions, were bound by the illusion of time. Many of my humans are going through what feels like an initiation. This initiation is not about being a better person. Instead, it is about remembering who we, persons and planet, have always been. When you are far away from a tall mountain, you may only see the peak of the mountain, as the base of it is blocked from your vision by what is in between you and the mountain peak. In the same manner, the fifth-dimensional reality may be perceived as being above you in some manner. However, that frequency of reality is actually within you. Raising your consciousness does not create your fifth-dimensional light body. It is always within you no matter what state of consciousness you are holding. However, it is difficult to remember that fact while you are living within the many physical challenges of living in the midst of great change. You, the awakening ones and the already awakened leaders, are calibrating and recalibrating your perceptual field into higher and higher frequencies of reality. Now that you know/remember something you may not have known before, or you forgot, you can begin to use the ever-expanding higher light to clear up whatever you are ready to release. You know what you are ready to release because now you're getting a very clear view of yourself. There are parts of you that can stand a little transmutation and a lot of unconditional love, as well as the parts of you that are pretty clear within this now and ready to assist your mother Gaia. How can you give to others what you cannot give to yourself? How can you teach others what you have not yet remembered? Therefore, I, Mother Gaia, ask you to love yourself and commend yourself, for you are moving out of the separation of your personal self and into the unity of our planetary self. Blessings to you all, dear humans, for you are moving out of the 3D/4D, where there is separation, into the here and now of the fifth dimension. Within that here and now, we, humans and all planetary life, are one. As your planetary mother, I commend you on your great transmutation and service to our planetary being. Blessings, I am your Mother Earth. Please sit on my warm earth under one of my trees to remember that I am one with Gaia, and Gaia is one with me. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. SuzanneLeePhD.blogspot.com